So this is chapter 11, lesson 2, and we are going to determine median and mode. We're also, so after we kind of determine all this stuff, we're also going to be describing, like, what do we notice about the numbers? And so you're going to see that a lot in here where it says describe, and they give you some room to write. So we're also going to compare median and mode to mean. So we will be using mean a little bit in this lesson too. All right, so let's compare them right here in this chart. It says a data set can also be described by its median or its mode. So we did mean, but it can also be described by two other things. The mean, median, and mode are all called measures of center because they describe the center of a set of data. So it says find the definition of each term in the glossary and complete the graphic organizer, but we've already talked about the definitions of mean, median, and mode. So we know mean is the sum of the data divided by the number of pieces of data. And we talked about how the median is the number in the center of the list of data. And mode is the number that repeats the most in data. So they all usually lead us to the center, unless the mode, sometimes the mode can get weird. We'll find that out in here. Sometimes there isn't a mode, but this is definitely right in the center. And this is the sum of everything divided by, we talked about how this balances the data. So we're going to be able to compare them and describe how they relate to each other in a set of data. So let's look at the real world link. Hurricanes. The table shows the number of Atlantic hurricanes in different years. Order the data from least to greatest. Circle the number in the middle. So this is going to be giving us our median. So let's see, 4 is the least. 4, then 5, 7, 8, 2 9s, and 15. So what's the middle of the list? 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It'd be 8. So that's going to be our median. And now it says find the mean. Compare the middle number to the mean of the data. Round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. So 4 plus 5 plus 7, 8, 9, 9, 15. Divided by, how many are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do that here. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 9, 15 is 57 divided by 7. Okay, what did it want us to round to nearest hundredth? 8.14. So, how do they compare? The mean and the median are very close. So, mean and median are very close. So that's just one way to describe it. Sometimes they're not close. Sometimes they're far apart. Sometimes they're the same. So when we describe it, we're talking about how close are they. All right, let's do some practice here. Up at the top, we'll just talk about median and mode. The median of a list of values is the value appearing at the center of a sorted version of the list, or the mean of the two central values. We're going to talk about this because this is going to be an exception that we'll find. If the list contains an even number of values, so that's going to cause us just a little bit more work. The mode is the number or numbers that occur most often. So just as the mean is one value used to summarize a data set, the median and mode also summarize a data set with a single number. If there's more than one number that occurs with the same frequency, a data set may have more than one mode. It also may not have any mode at all if there aren't any numbers that reoccur. So let's just do a few examples here. Let's do the first one to see what steps we have to take. The table shows the number of monkeys at 11 different zoos. Find the median and mode of the data. So the first thing you have to do always when you find median and mode is order the data from least to greatest. Then you find the center for the median. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 28 is right in the center. For mode, you find the number that occurs most often. So that 18 is the only number that occurred more than once. So the median's 28 and the mode is 18. And notice those are kind of far apart. All right, so before we do the next one, I want to write something over on the side. For median and mode, order data from least to greatest. Now, let's talk about median. After you order the data from least to greatest, that's the key, then the median is the number in the center. Now, there's going to be that exception that we're going to run into. So I'm going to put a little star and say exception and leave that blank for a minute. So let's skip down and talk about mode. So mode is the number that occurs most often. And we're also going to find an exception soon on the other page here, over here, for mode. So leave that blank. This one's just going to be a happy one. We can order the numbers from least to greatest and find the middle and the number that occurs most often. So let's practice this one. This is an easy one. Dina recorded her scores on 7 tests on the table. Find the median and mode of the data. So the first thing we do is order data from least to greatest. This is the key here. Oh, which is kind of a pain. Looks like 85 is the least, then 88, then we get into the 90s. So 90, then 93, and there are two 93s, 94 and 97. Okay, circle the number in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one in the center. That's the median. So the median is 93. Circle the most frequent occurring numbers. That was what? 93. So that's the mode. And they're the same. So if we were having to describe it this time, you could say the median and the mode are exactly the same. Now let's do this one totally on our own. The list shows the number of stories in the 11 tallest buildings in Springfield. Find the median and mode. So we need to order the data from least to greatest. Oh, and there's so much. Okay, start with 17. Any more before 20? No, we got to go into the 20s. So 20 and 21. And, oh, look at that. I hate it when that happens. There's a 19. Okay, we got to fit. I'll make this a 19. And this is 17. Trust me, that's going to happen to you, and it stinks. Okay, so 17, 19, 20, 21. There's a 24. All right, now we're all in the 30s and 40s. So 30, 33, 37, 38. And then 2 40s. Okay, so we need to find the median by finding the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. So 30's in the center. By the way, you actually need to count to find the center. Like, don't just say, oh, that looks like it's in the middle, because it might not be. So 30 is going to be our median, and then the mode, was there any repeated number? 40. So median 30, mode 40, and those are 10 apart. All right, now we're going to hit up these exceptions here. So let's look over at example 3. Find the median and mode of the temperatures displayed in the graph. Okay, so we only have 4 numbers. These are put in order: 55.8, 58.2, 64.4, 71.2. Here's the problem. There's no number in the middle. We can't say that there are 2 numbers for the median. It's just one number. So we need to find out what is the middle of these 2 numbers. And to find the middle of these 2 numbers, we do what's in this blue box here. There are an even number of data values. So to find the median, find the mean of the 2 central values. So this plus this divided by 2 would give us what's right in the middle. 58.2 plus 64.4 is 122.6. Divided by 2 is 61.3. So the median is 61.3. Let's write that exception over here. So the exception is, if there is no center value or center number, then find the mean of the 2 numbers in the middle. And now let's find the mode exception. So here, for mode, there aren't any repeats. So you don't have any numbers that are being repeated. So that means there is no mode. So our exception here is if no numbers are repeated, there is no mode. All right, now we do example 4. Let's walk through this one. They basically do the work for us, so let's see what they did. Miguel researched the average precipitation in several states. Find and compare. Okay, so now we have to talk some words because we're comparing the median and mode of the average precipitation. So here's all our data. They already arranged it from least to greatest. There wasn't a center value for median, so we had to find the average here. So 49.9 plus 50.7 divided by 2 gave us 99.6 divided by 2. The median was 49.8. And then there was a repeated number, 42.2, so that is the mode. And now, when you look at 42.2 and 49.8, they want us to compare it. So they compared it by saying the median is 7.6 inches greater than the mode. You could have done that by 49.8, take away 42.2, and that's going to give you the 7.6. So now we're going to have to do that. We have to find the median and mode of the costs on this table, and then here we have to find and compare the median and mode of the costs on this table. So it's a little bit trickier because we have decimals that we need to put in order. So let's find the smallest one. I'm seeing 16 here. 16.78. All right, then there's an 18. So remember, we're comparing first to the left of the decimal. Okay, 18. Let's go into the 20s. 22.89. Then there's a 26. Then a 28. 31. See, I'm telling you, the worst part of this whole thing is ordering the data. Now we're in the 40s and 51.25. So now we need to find the center. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So these are the numbers. We need to find the center right here. So we need to do this plus this divided by 2. 26.79 plus 28.54 divided by 2. Let's do that. 26.79, 28.54 divided by 2, 27.665. So the median, and by the way, since we're talking about money, you can round that to dollars and cents. $27.67. Now for the mode, did anything repeat? We didn't have any repeat of numbers, so the mode, no mode. All right, now we don't have to compare on this one, so we just need to compare for this one though. So now we have cost of juice. Let's lay these out. We have a couple in the ones. So this is 1.6 and 1.9. So the 1.6 comes first. Then the 1.9. All right, now what about the twos? We've got a lot of twos. So 2.488443. So there's a 2.3. Let's do that one first. Now the fours. This is 4.5 and 4.9. So 5 would come first. Now there's a 2.87s. So we do have a mode. And then 3.75. So we can say our mode here is 2.87. Now let's find the median. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be between these guys. So we need to do 2.45 plus 2.49 and divide those by 2 like we did up here to find the center. So 2.45 plus 2.49 is 4.94 divided by 2, 2.47. So our center is 2.47. That's our median. Now we need to compare them. So they're super close. Median and mode are only how far apart? 2.87 take away 2.47. So that's only, this is dollars, isn't it? $2.47, $2.80. So that's only 40 cents apart. So they are only 40 cents different. Okay, so what we found out here is it could be really easy if you have an odd set of data. The hardest part is ordering the data. If you have an even set of data, you have to find the center with a little extra step. And then we can compare them. We can say how far apart they are, the median and the mode. There's one more example, and this is where we throw in mean, and we talk about all 3 measures of center. So it says, describe the daily high temperatures using the measures of center. Oh, good. There's no decimals. It'll go a little easier on this side. So first we ordered, oh, actually for mean, you don't have to order anything. You can just add them all up, and there are 7. So all of them divided by 7 is 483 divided by 7, which is 69 degrees. Here, we have to order from least to greatest. 71's in the middle, nice and easy. It's an odd set of data, so there's a middle number. And 71 was repeated, so that's the mode. Now here's the describe part. The median and mode are equal, 71 degrees. They're both 2 degrees greater than the mean. The data follows the measures of center in that the temperatures are close to the measures of center. So we need to find it, and then we need to write a description about it. For this example, D, describe the cost of CDs using measures of center. Oh, great, and decimals. Always takes longer to write out decimals. So let's find the mean first. I'm going to put the mean here. All right, we don't need to order the numbers. 11.95, 12.89. Sorry, I ran out of room, so I'm kind of just stacking them. It's all divided by 6. So let's see what happens when we add all those up. 11.95, 12.89, 19.99, that's twice, 12.59, 18.49. So that's 95.9. All right, 95.9 divided by 6 is, a long number. So we're going to just round 15.98. Okay, that's our mean. Now, we need to order the data. So what's our smallest one? This 11. All right, 11.95. Now we have 2 in the 12s. 5 is less than 8. So 12.59, 12.89. All right, there's an 18. And then 2 19.99s. 6. Good, got them all. So this is going to be our mode. That's the one that's repeated. And our median is, there's 6, so it's going to be whatever this is. So we need to find the average of these. 12.89 plus 18.49 divided by 2. Let's see what that is. 12.89 plus 18.49 divided by 2. 15.69. That's our median. All right, now we need to write a description. So the median and mean are very close. We need to say what they are. So the mean is $15.98. Oops, the mode is $15.69. Now we can put a statement in there saying these are very close, only how many cents away? 98 take away 69, only 29 cents away. These are very close, only 29 cents apart. Okay, now we can say the mode is greater than the mean. Not the mode. Yeah, what did I put up here? Jeez. You guys are probably yelling at me. You put mode, you put mode. The median was supposed to be up here. It's the mode that's greater than the mean and median at 19.99. This is 15. So this is over. So this is 16, 17, 18, 19. It's over $3 more. So that's how you write out a description. You say what the 3 things are and you compare them. Are they close? Are they far apart? How far apart are they? So you're going to be doing that in the guided practice and the independent practice where it says describe, describe. Yay. So, guided practice time. Get partnered up. Okay, partners. So I want you to do 1 and 2. Find and compare the median and mode. So you're going to have to say how far apart they are, or if they're the same. And then you need to describe all 3 measures of center, so mean, median, and mode for number 2. Okay, I'm going to do number 1 here. So pause it and you do number 1 and then check it. Find and compare the median and mode for the following set of data. We need to order everything. So I'm going to order everything here and write my information over here. Let's see, what's our smallest one? 40? 40, then 42. Then we have another 40, it's 46. Now for the 50s, 50, 56, 57. And then 2 62s. All right, so is there a center here? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, of course, they want us to find this number right here. So 50 plus 56 divided by 2. We have to get the center of those. $53. There's our median. Any repeats for the mode? This right here would be the mode, 62. So let's compare. The median is 53 and the mode is 62, which is 9 greater than the median. So there's our little description. We put what they are, and then we compared. So now you're going to do the same thing, but you need to find mean, median, and mode. And you might want to show your work down here and write the description up here. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, first for mean, we need to add them all together. And divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's add them up. 34, 35, 31, 36, 31, 24, 33. That's 224 divided by 7. 32. So that's our mean. Now we need to order them from least to greatest. So 24 is our little. And then you've got the 31s. 33, 34, 35, 36. That's easy to remember. 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, any center here? Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, there's our median. Yay. Anything repeated? 31s. That's it. So that's our mode. All right, so, ooh, they're all really close. Mean, median, and mode are just all 1 apart. So that's how we can describe it. The mean, median, and mode are all very close. In parentheses, I might say only 1 degree apart. We have to say what they are. The mean was 32 degrees. The mode was 31. And the median was 33. Sweet. So yay, you get to do a little bit of writing here. And it's really easy writing because you're just saying what the answers are and how far apart they are. So now it's time for independent practice. Practice, you're only doing 1, 2, and 3. So number 1 you're finding the median and mode and comparing. 2, doing the same thing. Look at, here are your numbers, 8, 10, 15, 12. So you have to read this chart. So it should look like this. You show your work to find the ordering, find the median and mean, and then you say how close together or far apart they are. In number 3, you're using all 3 measures of center. So you have to find mean, median, and mode and describe how close or far apart they are. So make this number 3 is going to be like number 2 over here. All right, go for it. All right, this is like kind of a mess just because there's so much stuff and so little space, but let's see what we have here. So I ordered the test scores and found the middle by adding the 2 in the center and dividing by 2. So the median is 89. And there was no mode to compare to. So the median is 89, but there's no mode to compare. For number 2, I ordered them up here. The median was 10 in the center. The mode was 8. So I had to find out what the numbers were and then order them. And I wrote the median is 10 and the mode is 8. They are only 2 apart. For number 3, I found the mean here. So I took all those 12 numbers, divided by 12. So the sum was 547, divided by 12 was 45.58. And I had to round to the nearest hundredth for that, because that decimal was repeating 3s, I think, after. Then down here, I ordered all of those numbers from least to greatest. In the middle, there were 2 44s in the middle. So the median is 44, and the mode was 44 because there were 4 44s. Wow, I just said 4 like a lot. So here was my description. The median and mode are both 44. The mean is 45.58. This is only 1.58 more, which shows that they are all close. Okay, now it's time for the reflection. So the reflection for Chapter 11, Lesson 2, Median and Mode, starts with number 1, label which one is median and which one is mode. Incomplete sentences describe how to find the median, and incomplete sentences describe how to find the mode. So start with, to find the median, you. To find the mode, you. Number 4, find the median and mode, show your work. So use the weights and pounds of several dogs at a dog show here. And then list it out, show how you found the median and mode. And here the average wind speeds in neighboring cities are listed there. Describe the data set in complete sentences using all 3 measures of center. So you need to find mean, median, and mode. And you know what? You might need to like describe it over here or show your work over here and put the description here because, sorry, there's not a lot of room. You could also do it on the back. Cool. That's lesson 2.